Dear students, I am Sandra, working as a physics faculty in Target English Medium School. So today I will be one small request for everyone. If anyone is not subscribed our school YouTube channel, you can subscribe the channel, and after subscribe you can tap on the bell icon, because when you can tap on the bell icon, if any videos are uploaded in YouTube, immediately the notification will be displayed on your mobile. That's why. So first you can subscribe our YouTube channel and encourage the videos. And also up to date every day you thoroughly watch the all subject videos, because of these videos is helpful to you for gaining more more subject knowledge. So that's why I hope every student can be understand, and you thoroughly watch YouTube videos of every subject, mainly according to your standard level. So mostly we know that mathematics and science subjects are regularly uploaded. That's why. So mainly these are the important subjects in our future also, so that only our school management will be encourage these group subjects. That's why. So we can come to the school and explain each and every topic with suitable examples. So if you can listen these topics thoroughly, so you don't lose your subject knowledge, and also we can increasing your knowledge. After you open the schools also, so which topics are very difficult, the topics we are explained again. That's why. So you can easily understand each and every topic. But it is one of the best advantage for each and every student, because of actually when the school is running, at that time only one time we are explain the topic. Means you are listen only one time only, but most of the members are understanding at a time, but few members are cannot be understand when doing in the live class. That's why. So at that time the remaining those are not understand the topic at a time, they lost, and again they are asking to the another student. But some of the members, due to the shyness, they are not asking the teachers or their neighboring students or classmates. But when you can teach the videos and that is uploaded through the YouTube, at that time it is very helpful for the slow learners and the other students, those are not understanding the concepts at a time in the live class, because of the videos are permanently in the YouTube. So at the whatever the time you are not understand the concept, you can just tap at the link, automatically it will be open, and you can see 3, 4 times or 5 times or 10 times also, then automatically you can understand that concept very easily. That's why, for the encouragement of our school, you must be subscribed our school YouTube channel. Let me come to our topic. So today I would like to teach the next concept under the inertia concept. So in our previous video I clearly explained you what is the Newton's first law of motion. After he gave Newton's first law of motion, he gave which definitions or statement, that is the two, force and inertia. What is the force we discussed already, and what is the inertia also discussed. But for understanding the inertia, further it is divided into the 3 types. Inertia of rest, it is also called static inertia. Second one, inertia of motion, it is also called inertia of dynamic inertia. And third one, inertia of direction. But in 9th standard level we discuss mainly the first 2 one, inertia of rest and inertia of motion. But I will give a brief idea about inertia of direction. It is also very easy. And in our previous video we clearly discussed it with some suitable example about what is the static inertia and how we can understand. Now in this time we discuss the which one, dynamic inertia. Dynamic inertia. Dynamic inertia is also nothing but it is also called inertia of motion. Listen very carefully. It is also called, what is that one? Inertia of motion. what is which type of motion, which type of inertia we are called inertia of motion. I said very clearly, inertia is nothing but it is the property of a body that resists changes in its state of rest or motion. Even some unbalanced forces act on it. Now let become our concept is which one? Inertia of motion only. That's why how we can define means it is the property of a body that resists changes in its state of uniform motion. Even some unbalanced forces act on it. Or simply, if a body is in rest, it continue to be if a body is in uniform motion, it continue to be in uniform motion. Even some unbalanced forces act on it. It's nothing but the position. If already body is in the motion, it continue to in the motion even though some indirect forces are act on it. That is the meaning of that one. For understanding of you about this concept, I will explain with 3 or 4 examples. A bus and a passenger. Simply, you are observing that you are one of the passenger in a bus. Most of the cases, every human will be you face or you are observing this type of activity in your life. You are one of the passenger in a moving bus. The driver was suddenly able to apply the brakes. You are tends to fall forward. Is it correct or not? A passenger tends to fall forward in a moving bus when the driver was suddenly apply the brakes or suddenly the bus will become to the rest. Is it correct or not? You are observing that. So initially the bus is in motion at certain speed. You are in the standing position or you are in sitting position, whatever the maybe your position. You are observing clearly when the driver was suddenly able to apply the brakes due to any one of the reason. You are observing that you tends to fall suddenly forward. Means by holding the rod in this one, you tends to move to forward. Why you can do like this one? Means you are observing that. Actually here, when initially the bus is moved with 40 kilometers per hour, just you can say that. What is the speed of the bus? So, you are the one of the passenger. The passenger is already in the moving bus. What is the speed of the bus? 40 kilometers per hour. So, the bus is moved with 40 kilometers per hour means you are also one of the part in the bus. That's why what is your speed? 40 kilometers per hour. Now the driver was suddenly able to apply the brakes, then the bus body will comes to the rest position, but still you are in the which one? Motion only. Means the speed of the bus is will becomes to the zero. Just suddenly apply the brakes, just we can say that the speed of the bus is reduced to 10 kilometers per hour or maybe becomes to zero, but your speed is still, what is that one? 40 kilometers per hour. That's why it tends to means if you are both are like here is there, if the bus will be suddenly comes to the rest, but you due to the inertia of motion or dynamic inertia, still you have the motion along with the bus. That's why you can move to which direction? Forward. That is called tendency to move forward. That is the reason. Like the same way, one more thing is also we are discussing that. You are observing that at any one of the time, when a train arrives to the station, when a train arrives to the station, the speed of the train is gradually decreases. Is it correct or not? Initially, the train will be moved, for example, 40-70 kilometers per hour. When it is approaches to the station, then the speed is gradually decreases. When the train is enter onto the platform, most probably the speed of the train is maybe 10 to 15 kilometers per hour. So the train is after enter onto the platform, before comes to the rest position, the train is moving to 10 kilometers per hour. Just you can say that. In this one, train and passenger. So some of the times you are observing that a passenger or some of the vendors, those are standing on the steps of the compartment of a train. So when the train is approaches, okay, when the train is comes onto the platform, immediately they jump onto the platform. Is it correct or not? So if they jump onto the platform, they will be stopped and run certain distance. Obviously, they run certain distance on the platform. Why they are doing like that one? If they are not doing like that, so what will be happen? So means, so what is the speed of the train? 10 kilometers per hour. Now you are one of the passenger in that one. That's why you are only jump onto the platform. The platform is in which position? Rest position always. Is it correct or not? But when you are jump onto the platform, you are in the motion, but the platform is in the rest. Now, for understanding of that one, the Newton scientist will be, okay, so the latter scientist will be give one idea to us what is that one means. In case of human body, our human body, we are considered the two parts. So from the navel or from the waist, mostly you are observing that this is the waist. From the waist, this is the called upper part, this is called lower part from the waist. So when you are one of the passenger, you are jump onto the platform, rest platform, you are observing that our legs means the lower part of the your body will be contact with which one? Platform. Means our lower part, due to the contact with the rest platform, our lower part will try to come to the rest position. But our upper part means on upper part it is not contact with anyone, it is still in the air. That's why lower part will be comes to the rest, but upper part will be in already in the motion, because of when you are trying to jump onto the platform. So our upper part and lower part means total entire the body will be having how much speed? 10 kilometers per hour. After you jump onto the platform, you are observing that the lower part will become to the rest, because of lower part will be directly contacted with the rest position of the platform. That's why on our legs, this rest position of the platform will be due to the direct contact. To apply the force means lower body comes to the rest, but upper part it is not contacted with anyone. That's why upper part still it is in the motion. So if suddenly you can try to stop, then what will happen? It tends to fall forward. Why? Because the lower part is in the rest, upper part is in the motion. If you cannot unbalance it, then automatically you fall forward. That's why to avoid the injury, then what you can do, you continuously run certain distance, then you can overcome the which one? Inertia of motion concept. Next, one more thing is also you are observing that if you are observing a running boy is running in a ground due to any one of the reason, or he was unable to see a small a medium size of the rock is there. So he was his concentration out of sight or any one of the way. So a running boy is tripped by a stone. A running boy is tripped by a stone means it is a which one? A huge stone rock is there. So a boy will be fast running, and the boy legs will be touches to the stone. Then what will happen? It tends to fall forward. Why he fall forward? Because of you are observing that according to the our body concept, our body will be considered how many parts? Two parts. From the waist below lower part, this is the upper part. If you are running, you are one of the boy on the ground. You are running. So during the running, our legs will be tripped by which one? Stone. If our legs will be tripped by the stone means so lower part means on the lower part of our body a direct force is acting. That's why lower part will become to the rest, but on upper part no direct force is acting. That's why you are in the motion. That's why it tends to fall forward. Listen very carefully. When you are running with certain speed, so means upper part, lower part, both are having the same speed. But the lower part will be stripped by the stone. Means our legs will be stripped by the stone. Then what will be happening stripped by the stone? On the lower part, some opposite forces acting means lower part will become to the rest, but upper part is not comes to the rest. Then automatically you fall down. And in this one important question they are asking that what is that one means? You are observing that a luggage which is kept on the roof of the bus. Listen very carefully. A luggage which is kept on the roof of the bus, it is tightly tied with ropes. What is the reason? This question is asking number of times for 1 mark or 2 marks. Once again listen. A luggage is tied. A luggage which is kept on the roof of the bus is tightly tied with the ropes. If it is not tightly tied with the rope, what will be happen? You know that initially when the bus is in the rest, the luggage is also in the rest. When the bus is suddenly started, you know that, okay, due to the inertia of rest, it is not tied with any rope. That's what will happen. The luggage will tend to fall back. Maybe still it is in, maybe due to some weight it is not set into the motion due to more inertia. Anyway, if the bus will be fastly moving and due to any one of the obstacle or reason, the driver was suddenly able to apply the brakes. So then fastly, okay, when the driver was suddenly able to apply the brakes, the luggage is fastly moved to which direction? Forward direction, and maybe it will be fall onto the ground or road, it will be broken. That's why to avoid the breakage of the luggage, for safety of the luggage, what we can do means you can overcome the inertia concept, that is either inertia of rest or inertia of motion. So to overcome the inertia concept, the luggage is tied, okay, with the rope to the bus. When the luggage is tied with the rope, then what will happen? So what are the force applied by the inertia? That force will be balanced by the tension force by the which one? Rope. That's why the luggage will be in the normal position without fall. Listen very carefully. A luggage which is kept on the roof of the bus is tied with the rope because of, okay, to avoid the inertia of rest or motion. When the bus is suddenly stopped, the luggage will be so fastly move to forward and fall down, so it will be broken. To avoid the broken of the luggage, for safety of the luggage purpose, we tied with help of the thread or rope to the bus. Inertia of direction. Here mainly you are observing two concepts. Simple, I will give an idea. Inertia of direction means you are one of the passenger in a bus or car. Most you are observing that. And most of the cases, this phenomenon you are observing in your daily life when you are traveling through a bus or a car. So here you are observing that, okay, two simple reasons are there. So here you are observing that these two parts are represented. A to B, both, okay, is represented on the two parts. It is a straight line, and B to C in the both parts is represented the curved path. So in the first diagram and in the second diagram. In the first diagram, the path is in which side? For example, I will stand like this one. So it is my right hand, it is the left hand. That's why it is represented left side, it is represented right side. That's why it is left hand side, it is the right hand side according to my view or my standing position like this one. Left, right. Now we come to that one. So you are one of the passenger. So if you are moving in a car or a bus, initially the car or bus will be moving straightly. You don't feel anything on your body. But when the car or bus will be during the curving, okay, during the curved position, when it will be, okay, turning at the curved position, you are observing that if the bus will be turned like this one, okay, means if the bus is turned like this one, your body will be tends to fall in outside. Is it correct or not? Means when the bus will be turned into the left hand side, means like this one, our body will be tends to fall into inside right hand side because of what is the meaning of that word. So if bus is in the motion, okay, so what you are observing there, you are in the standing position or in the sitting position. For example, you are in the standing position. The lower part of the body is in direct contact with which one? Floor of the bus. That's why when, so the bus is moving with 50 kilometers per hour. When the bus is moving with 50 kilometers per hour in the straight line path. So you are also moving with how much speed? 50 kilometers per hour. During the turning, you know that the speed of the bikes, okay, vehicles are reduces. That's why the speed of the vehicles are reduces, but that one reason is there. That is later I will explain by the centripetal force and the centrifugal force concept. So the speed of the bus or car will be reduces, that is 30 kilometers per hour. Okay, anyone, whatever that may be here. So in this one, if the bus will be turned at the left hand side or right hand side, at that time what will be happen? Our lower part of the body, due to the direct contact at the floor of the bus, then lower part of the body will be tried to turn into the left hand side. But on upper part of the body, it is not connected to the any support. That's why still it is in which direction? Straight. But means so here we are observing that. It is one. It is the lower part. It is the upper part. So lower part will be turned to which one? Here we are observing that. So this palm we can say as the lower part of our body. This one we are considered the upper part of the body. This is lower part. It is the upper part. So if the bus will be turned, lower part will be already contacted with the floor of the bus. That's why the lower part, a direct force is acting to turning into the which direction? Left side direction, but upper part is in which motion? You are observing that like this one. That's why. So it is turned like this one. Your body will be opposed to which direction? This direction. Means our body is straight. Means you are clearly observing that. It is turned like this one. Our body will be filled like this one. That's why. So when the bus will be turned to the left hand side, our body will tend to feel right hand side direction. If the bus or car is turned into the right hand side, then automatically our body will be turned into the left hand side like this one. So means that it is lower one is represented the lower part of our body or bus, but our body is in this one. That's why like this one. You are observing like this. If bus is turned into the left hand side, our body will be turned to right hand side. If bus will be turned to the right hand side, our body will be turned into the left hand side. So that is the inertia of direction, means our body direction. Yes, it does not change, even some unbalanced forces are act on it. That is the way of that one. So here, one small suggestion for every student. In one SA1 examination in the previous year, I am observing that one question they are asking that what is that one means. Define Newton's first law of motion and write any two suitable examples. So that's why Newton's first law of motion, first you can write the definition. After write the definition, you can write any two example means. So we discuss the inertia of rest and inertia of motion. Under the inertia of rest we discuss some example, and under the inertia of motion we discuss some example. That's why that examples you can write for the Newton's first law of motion. So already, in these videos and previous video, I clearly explained some of the examples about inertia of rest and inertia of motion, because it is also one of the part in the which one Newton's first law of motion. So in the next videos, we go for the next topic, what is the momentum or linear momentum, and we discuss some numericals about the momentum and linear momentum, and after that we can go for the what is the Newton's second law of motion. Like this type of concept, we discuss step by step. So once again, listen very carefully. Inertia will be classified into the how many types? 3 types. Inertia of rest is also called static inertia. Inertia of motion, second one, it is also called dynamic inertia. Third one, inertia of direction. For each category, I will be given some proper examples, suitable examples. That's why everyone, I hope that you are understanding clearly these topics. If you cannot understand 2-3 times, you can watch my video, then automatically each and every topic you can understand, because of I am using a simple language only. So thank you.